The ocean is a world of shadows and light, a vast wilderness covering 70% of our planet. It is home to creatures of immense intelligence and ancient lineages. Yet, sometimes the connection between their world and ours breaks. This is the story of a day that defied explanation, when more than 150 giants chose to leave their home for the shore. Hamelin Bay, Western Australia. A mass stranding of a scale that would haunt the world. 150 pilot whales. Why? What drives a pod of healthy, powerful animals to a place of certain death? Is it a glitch in their navigation? A victim of their social bonds? Or something more mysterious, coming from the very sun itself? Today, we investigate. This is the story of a day that defied explanation, when more than 150 giants chose to leave their home for the shore. Welcome to a journey into one of nature's greatest mysteries. If you find this story important, please like and subscribe to support us. March 23rd began with a silence that was almost heavy. For the locals, the ocean is a neighbor, a friend. But that morning, it brought a gift of sorrow. A fisherman walking the shore before the world woke up saw the first shape, a pilot whale. Silent and still. Panic set in as he realized it wasn't just one. As the mist cleared, more silhouettes appeared in the water. He called the authorities, his voice shaking. "There are whales everywhere," he reported. "Dozens of them, maybe more." Within the hour, the news had spread. A mass stranding was underway, and the clock was already ticking. Every second on land was a fight for their lives. By mid-morning, Hamelin Bay was a battlefield, a race against the tide, against the heat, and against time itself. Hundreds of volunteers arrived. Surfers, retirees, families. They weren't experts, but they were driven by a common purpose. They brought wet towels, buckets, and their own strength. The battle for survival had begun. Every bucket of water was a lifeline. Every moment of shade was a hope. The conditions were brutal. The water was cold, the wind was rising, and the whales were massive. A short-finned pilot whale can weigh up to 3 tons. On land, that weight is a killer. Without the buoyancy of the ocean, their own bodies begin to crush their internal organs. The volunteers' first priority was to keep them cool and prevent their skin from blistering in the sun. It was a race they were losing. Rescuers worked for hours, keeping the whales wet. They didn't see animals. They saw a family in distress. The whales were vocalizing, high-pitched whistles and clicks that echoed across the beach. To the rescuers, it sounded like crying. They were hearing the pod communicating, calling out to each other in their final moments. A call from a family being torn apart by an invisible force. But why did they come here? To understand the why, we must look at how these animals see. Whales don't use eyes. They use sound. They use echolocation to navigate. But Hamelin Bay, with its long, gently sloping sandy bottom, is a natural sonar trap. In areas like this, the sonar pings don't bounce back cleanly. They are absorbed by the sand, making the water seem deeper than it actually is. A mirage made of sound. Some scientists believe the trigger comes from further away, from the sun itself. Whales navigate using magnetoreception, a sense that allows them to detect the Earth's magnetic field. This is their global GPS. But when the sun releases a massive solar flare, it causes a geomagnetic storm. These storms distort the Earth's magnetic map, creating noise that can lead a migrating pod hundreds of miles off course, straight into the shallows. Perhaps the most heartbreaking factor is their loyalty. Pilot whales are intensely social. If a leader becomes sick or disoriented and heads for shore, the entire pod follows. Their social bond, which protects them in the deep, becomes a death sentence in the shallows. They refuse to leave their family behind. This was seen in Tasmania in 2020, where 470 whales stranded. Their loyalty overrides their survival instinct. But whales weren't always masters of the sea. 50 million years ago, their ancestors walked on land. They were small, hoofed mammals. Over millions of years, they returned to the water. Their nostrils migrated to become blowholes. Their legs became fins. This transition is one of the most complete stories in the fossil record. Pakicetus, a goat-sized carnivore, was the beginning. Then came Ambulocetus, the walking whale that swims. It could walk on land, but was far more efficient in the water. Within 10 million years, they had completely adapted to a life separate from the land, a blink in geological time. Yet, the memory of the shore remains etched in their DNA, surfacing in these tragic events. Today, the ocean is no longer silent. Human-made noise, acoustic pollution, from shipping, seismic surveys, and military sonar has reached unprecedented levels. For a creature that sees with sound, this is more than an annoyance. It can be deafening, disorienting, and deadly. Military sonar has been linked to strandings, causing physical trauma or panic that drives whales to the surface too quickly. Our quest for security has a cost, but technology is also our greatest tool for protection. We are now using satellites and AI to track whale pods from space in real time. Systems like WhaleSafe listen for their calls, allowing ships to slow down. AI scanners look for the distinct shapes of endangered whales in remote areas. A digital shield is being built around the world's remaining populations, a promise that we will listen better than we did before. The day 150 whales beach themselves at Hamelin Bay remains a powerful reminder of our connection to the natural world. It challenges us to listen more closely to the sounds of the deep, to respect the mysteries we cannot solve, and to protect the fragile bonds that sustain life in the ocean. If you've been moved by this story, please like and subscribe to join our journey. We are not the only ones who call this planet home. In the end, the mystery is not why they die, but why they live with such profound loyalty and connection. As we look at the vast horizon, we are reminded that we are part of a larger story, a story of love, of loss, and of the enduring mystery of the deep. Thank you for watching. For more documentaries like this, follow our channel. Your support helps us tell these stories. Goodbye for now.